This is the final part to the February edition to the real crimes of Kurri Kurri. The last two cases from here at Kurri Kurri Local Court involve behaviour towards a person. I think we should hear about these cases to deter and denounce the behaviour. However, there's no public information outside the courthouse, there's no media stories. You had to be listening from the courtroom gallery to hear about the case. I was here on this stormy February morning where the courtroom printer had packed it in and was causing a minor paperwork crisis. First case starts with the magistrate being super firm that people should respect people who are doing community volunteering work. And that expectation is said repeatedly throughout the case. We get little details which I argue we should know more about to enable a conversation about this behaviour. I don't think the venue or the victim should be named, rather just more context. From the limited details, this offence is likely to have happened at a childcare, preschool or school in the Kurri area. The victim is a volunteer, so that could be like the lollipop person, admin support, teachers, anyone involved in running childcare, preschools or schools. The defendant is a parent who has pled guilty to intimidating the victim. There is also an AVO in place to protect the victim. The AVO has conditions, but it sounds like the parent can still attend this venue to pick up and drop off kids, etc. In my opinion, I think they're lucky they still get to go there. So it's possible this community volunteer who will still works there and will see the defendant. The defendant is convicted and fined $330 and clearly told by the magistrate, don't go treating folk like that. I hope the community volunteer hears about this case. The next case involves a mature age man whose 24-year relationship ended in 2023, but the couple still remain friends. The court hears for about a year afterwards the former couple remained in contact and the man continued to take lunch to the woman at her work. At some stage these interactions become unwelcome. At some stage this leads to an AVO. Then in July last year the man contacts the woman, which breaches the AVO, and therefore this is why there is a court case. It's explained that there's one charge but there's multiple acts. By the way, there's no violence or intimidation alleged, rather unwanted attention type behaviour. The man via his solicitor explains that at the time he was hoping they would find their way back together. However, now very much understands the relationship is done and there will be no contact. The man is convicted and the magistrate explains this is to denounce the behaviour and he is placed on a conditional release order to deter him. The magistrate took into account subjective material, his lack of criminal history and the AVO, which has conditions to protect the woman. So don't go treating folk like that or you'll end up here at Kurri Kurri Local Court.